All right, section 7.2 is on basic concepts of Euclidean geometry. Euclidean geometry is the geometry that you guys took in high school. There are different kinds of geometry. There's spherical geometry, Euclidean geometry. This is the kind that you already know. So there's nothing special about it. So, definitions, lots of them. First thing we have is a point. Point is a dot. It's named with a capital letter. A line. A line is determined by 2 points. It has arrows on both ends. It extends indefinitely in both directions. It can be named by a cursive letter or a script letter. So we could name this line L. Or we can use points that are on the line. And the order of the points does not matter. You have a double arrowhead above the letters. So I could say line BC or line CB, and all of those would be correct. Okay. Array. Array has a single endpoint and extends indefinitely in the other direction. So 1 point and 1 arrow. This one has to be a little bit more specific when you name it. When you name the ray, notice my arrow is next to this point here. My arrow has to be above that letter. So if I say ray DE, I would also say ray DE, but notice my arrow changes and the order of the letters change, okay? A line segment is a piece of a line, okay? So it stops. If I had the line extended, I can still have line segment FG. The way that I differentiate it is the way that it's named. A line segment does not have arrows above the top, okay? So we had a line, we had a ray, and then a line segment. Because a line segment ends, we can measure it. And if we want to talk about its length, we want the length of line segment, there's no bar of any sort above the letters. So this would be referring to the length of line segment FG or the length of line segment GF. So example 1 is on page 365. And for this one, they give you a picture. It says X, Y, and Z are all on line L. XY is equal to 9 meters, and YZ is twice as long as XY. So if XY is 9, that means that YZ is twice as long. This has to be 18 meters. And then it's asking us to find the length of XZ. So we just add those two together. XZ is equal to 9 plus 18, or 27 meters. Check your progress one. A, B, and C are all on line L. Given that BC is 16 feet and AB is equal to 1/4 of BC, find AC. So AB is 1/4 of BC. Well, 1/4 of 16 is 4 feet. And so AC, we're just going to take 4 plus 16 and get 20 feet.